Welcome to Spirit and Light Weekly. I am Suzanne Gill, your guide into the magical world of spirit, light energy, and all the incredible things that connect with the universe. Every week, we create a space to pause, reflect, and realign, a time to step away from the noise and reconnect to your inner wisdom. So, whether you're sipping tea, coffee, or something a little stronger, let's settle in and dive deep into the magical, transformative power of intuition and light. Checking in on your energy. Let's start with a question. How's your energy today? Feeling stuck? Like life's hit the pause button? Maybe you're in the groove and want to keep the good vibes going. Wherever you are on the energy scale, know this: your light never goes out. Even on the hardest days, it's always within you, like an eternal lighthouse, guiding you back to yourself. But let's be honest, some days that light feels dim, doesn't it? Maybe doubt or fear sneaks in, clouding your sense of direction, and that's okay. The key is knowing how to turn that light back up. Think of your energy like a radio station. When you're tuned in to trust, gratitude, and love, the magic is crystal clear. But when fear takes over, the signal gets statically. The good news, you're in control of the dial. Here's an exercise to brighten your light. Stand in front of a mirror. Yes, this may feel silly. And say out loud, I am light. I am love. I am enough. You might laugh or feel self-conscious, but joy is a powerful way to raise your vibration. When you speak love into yourself, you're realigning with your higher self. My intuitive moment, a life-altering drive. Let me share a moment where intuition quite literally saved my life and my son's. It was an ordinary day, just like any other. I was driving with my son in the back seat. As we approached the roundabout, the car in front of me slowed down, far more than expected. My instinct was to follow behind it, even though my head briefly considered overtaking. Something within urged me to hold back. I followed the car as it turned left, and I continued straight ahead. Then, out of nowhere, a car come barreling towards me. Its headlights were blinding. Its movements chaotic. The driver lost control, hit the barrier, and bounced across the road, just inches from where I stopped. My heart was in my throat. Had I have been a few minutes faster or ignored that quiet inner voice, the impact, it would have been exactly where my son was sitting. In that moment, I knew the power of trusting your intuition. That impulse to pause wasn't random. It was guidance, a divine nudge, a whisper from the universe telling me to wait. The divine wisdom within us. This experience made me realize how often we overlook our intuition. It's easy to dismiss these quiet whispers as coincidence or overthinking, but the truth is, our intuition connects to us, something greater, our higher self, our guardian angels, the universe itself. I'm sure many of you listeners right now have your own stories of intuition saving the day. Maybe you've avoided a major traffic jam or taken an unexpected route, or perhaps you felt an unexplained pull towards someone or something that ended up being life-changing. These moments aren't accidents, they're miracles in motion. Let me share another story from a client who once told me about a critical moment in her life. She planned to catch an early train from a work trip. As she was getting ready, she felt a strange unease, like she shouldn't rush to make it. She decided to trust that feeling and take a later train. That morning, she learned the earlier train had been delayed due to an accident. Her decision not only saved her from stress, but also aligned her with a stranger on the later train who ended up becoming a key mentor in her career. This is the magic of intuition. It's not just about avoiding danger, it's about aligning with divine timing and opening yourself up to life's possibilities. Strengthen your intuition. How can we strengthen our connection to our inner guidance? Here are some tips. Intuition thrives in stillness. When your mind is racing, it's hard to hear that quiet voice. Try setting aside 5 minutes each day for silence. No phone, no distractions. Focus on your breath and ask, what do I need to know today? Pay attention to your body. Intuition often speaks through physical sensations, a gut feeling, tingleness, or a sense of calm. Start noticing how your body reacts in different situations. Practice small decisions. Begin with simple questions like, should I take this route home? Or, is this the right choice for dinner? Trust the first answer that comes to mind. Keep an intuition journal. When you have a nudge or feeling, jot it down. Over time, you'll see patterns emerge and you'll begin to trust that inner voice more deeply. Miracles are everywhere. As you work on strengthening your intuition, you notice something amazing. They're always around us. But when we're tuned in to our inner wisdom, we start to see them more clearly. Take a moment now and reflect. When was the last time you experienced a small miracle? Maybe it was in a parking space opening just when you needed it. Or perhaps you bumped into an old friend at the perfect moment. These are coincidences. They're the universe's way of winking at you. You're supported and guided. And speaking of support, let's talk about guardian angels. These divine beings are always with us, ready to guide and protect, but they don't intervene unless we ask. All it takes is a simple request. Angels, please guide me in this moment. Angels also love to send signs, feathers, repeated numbers, rainbows. These are their love notes to you. A listener once told me about asking a sign from her angels. She wanted confirmation that she was on the right path. The next day, she found a perfectly hearted leaf on her windshield. Coincidence? Maybe. But to her, it felt like an angelic yes. Protecting your energy. Before we wrap up, let's touch on something crucial. Protecting your energy. We've all encountered energy vampires, people or situations that leave us drained. We can't always avoid them. We can protect ourselves. One powerful tool is visualization. Imagine a golden bubble of light surrounding you. This bubble lets love and positivity flow in while keeping negativity out. If you're feeling especially drained, try grounding. Visualize roots growing from your feet deep into the earth. Feel that stability and connection. Now, I would love to hear from you. What's your intuition story? How has following your inner voice changed your life? Email me at info@suzannegill.net or connect with me on social media And don't forget, this Friday, my new community page goes live. This is your space for guided meditations, live readings, and tools to keep you balanced, your mind, body, and soul. Visit www.suzannegill.net for all the details. Thank you for spending this time with me on Spirit and Light Weekly. Your light is your superpower. Nurture it, trust it, and let it guide you. If today's episode inspired you, share it with someone who could use a little extra light. And don't forget to check out my book, The Voice That Knows, for more tools and stories to help you trust your intuition and live a life aligned with your soul. Until next week, stay radiant, stay connected, and always trust the inner voice within. See you soon.